Next up, we're going to take a look at an interview conducted by Nile TV's Hani Saif with Nevine Messiri, the CEO of Ahl Masr Foundation. Let's go take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the sidelines of the World Youth Forum, we're joined by Mrs. Nevine Messiri, the CEO of Ahl Masr Foundation and Hospital. Mrs. Messiri, thank you very much for speaking to Nile TV.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Mrs. Messiri, first off, now we're talking about a lot of presidential and governmental initiatives to really help push forward the living standard and really raise the living standards of Egyptians, such as a Decent Life initiative and the Ahl Masr Foundation. Can you tell me more about the work of Ahl Masr Foundation that is really focusing on the living standards of the Egyptian citizens?
Ahl Masr Foundation has great opportunities in participating in this initiative. Actually, we are already participating in extending water pipelines to the urban communities. And this is also under the governmental review and under the governmental auspices of them. So actually, we do have already a leg there, and we also participated in rebuilding several houses in order to give them a life which is a decent life for those who have their homes not in shape. Recently, all the NGOs have been called by Her Excellency Dr. Nevine in order to have a role which is more active and participating and measurable in terms of delivery. This will definitely make the deliverables more sound and better, because not everyone has the power or has the means and resources in managing such an initiative. So they will distribute the initiative based on the performance, the previous performance, and on the continuous evaluation for the performance of the NGOs who are participating in this initiative.
Mrs. Messiri, now Ahl Masr Hospital is renowned for and is well known for its great work that has been taking place over the past period. Now, the health sector in general has been under a lot of pressure for the past couple of years. Has the pressure eased as of now compared to when the COVID-19 pandemic first started off?
In 2020, Ahl Masr had a great opportunity in participating not only in availing extra beds for the infected people as a hospital in several of the buildings we have, but also in raising some. We made fundraising to finance the whole issue. This was a very pressured time, 2020. In 2021, it was soft. It went easier, softer. More experience was available in the hospitals and the doctors, and how to deal with the pandemic was more experience. More vaccines were actually done, and this has helped also in controlling the situation. In 2022, now we are, I think, we're approaching maybe the final stage of this pandemic, because actually we think that these new types of viruses that are being now spreading are weaker in terms of chest attacks and so on. So we expect that by the end, we hope that by the end of 2022, things will become better.
Mrs. Messiri, now, how do you feel, or what would you say are your main hopes and dreams for the health sector? What do you want to see being achieved? Is it in terms of facilities? Is it in terms of financing? What sort of resolutions would you like to see such a forum reach? Because we're already talking about the health sector and combating the pandemic and the way of life after the pandemic.
I have something saying which says that when you dream, dream big. So our dream is to have a full medical coverage and insurance for every Egyptian through hospitals which are really capable and capacities that are really enough to encompass any kind of infection, whether it's in the cancer, in the heart, and in the burns, of course. Ahl Masr Foundation have specialized, and this is the first hospital in the Middle East and Africa, in Egypt, Middle East and Africa, to specialize in such a. When we built this hospital, we built it with our dream that the hospital, it was an initiative done by Dr. Heba Suwidi. She's the founder and this initiative, and she's the chairperson of the foundation. And actually, when she did this, she wanted to have something for the poor, because everyone, you know, has a cancer patient or a heart patient around him. But the burns is due to the not decent life. Most of burns happen because of not having a decent life. So if I tie this actually with the decent life, then Ahl Masr Foundation and hospital would be working hand in hand with the government in order to first spread the words and spread the culture of how to keep yourself safe, participating in how we can be an arm of with the government to extend a decent life to these people in an approach that would hinder even burns to happen, just for the sake of number entertaining and information. And according to official numbers, we have 51,000 burn accidents that happen in Egypt every year. So actually, the capacity of the hospital is almost 201 beds, and it's done with a great technology, where a number of ICUs, the unprecedented, which is almost 40% ICUs in order to take care, and a strict infection control because of the type of infection that burns experience. I think that this is one of the projects that could be considered as a milestone, a new milestone, because of the unprecedented cause and because of the technology adopted and the great initiative that was done by Dr. Heba.
Mrs. Nevine Messiri, CEO of Ahl Masr Foundation and Hospital, thank you very much for speaking to Nile TV, and very good luck with your work.
Thank you very much, and I would like to thank you for the opportunity, for giving me the opportunity to have a voice of Ahl Masr Foundation Hospital to every Egyptian home. Keep yourself safe. Pandemics and burns and everything.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Messiri. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ms. Nevine Messiri, the CEO of Ahl Masr Foundation and Hospital. Now, you've just heard the great work being done by the foundation, and hopefully more work to be done and more to be achieved during 2022. I'm Henny Saif. Thank you for joining us.